Are we streaming already? Yeah, now we are. Gotcha.
Oh, the
Great.
meeting. Yep. Yep.
So Tom, if you are ready, I mean.
Yeah, I'm ready. So yeah, thanks for giving me this opportunity to talk about NFT Raffle. NFTraffle is a raffle platform for NFTs for digital artwork and collectibles. We were participated in the Next Top Blockchain Startup Hackathon recently and won the Oracle's prize. So this is just a brief little presentation going through who our team is, talking about our business case, talking about our technology architecture, and then do a short demo. So I'll start off with the team. Since I'm the one who's talking, I'll go ahead and go through my background real quick. I got into blockchain through courses I took at Stanford on cryptography and blockchain. I also have a small little YouTube channel called Understanding Crypto, where I go through Bitcoin and Ethereum. I also teach university level classes on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I've won a number of prizes at hackathons. I won third place at the 2018 Wyoming Blockchain Hackathon for a water rights non-fungible token. I won prizes at Consensus CoinDesk in 2019 for an artwork NFT. And I recently won, of course, the Oracle's prize at the Next Top Blockchain Startup. The rest of my team is Arijit Das, computer science researcher, Daniel Benuez, cybersecurity engineer, Alina Falkovskaya, who has a PhD in molecular biophysics, and Nick Klimov, a web developer. Most of my team is based in the US. Daniel's actually in Spain, but the rest of the team is in the US. I'm in central US, and the other US-based members are all in Silicon Valley. So why build a raffle platform for non-fungible tokens? Well, you know, organizations that are currently either physically in person or online and currently raffling off physical artwork and collectibles would like to expand into this new market of digital artwork and collectibles that are represented by non-fungible tokens. Obviously, all those organizations are seeing the tremendous amounts of money that NFTs are going for, and they would like to be a participant in that market. Furthermore, the NFT platforms themselves would like to have raffles as an additional use case for what can how the NFTs that are on their platforms can be sold. So both the NFT platforms and the current raffle organizers for charities and so on are interested in having something like this service exist. And if you think about it, digital goods like NFTs are perfect for online raffles because, you know, currently with online raffles, we're having to deal with shipping physical goods, which can sometimes take months before a digital good can be physically delivered, where of course an NFT can be delivered in seconds or minutes. And furthermore, once we build this platform out and we're successful with it, you could expand into additional use cases. So this is our basic high-level business case that we're seeing interest in NFTs from both the raffle organizers as well as seeing interest in raffles by the NFT platforms. So that's the basic high-level proposition. You know, just thinking about this a little bit further, if you think about a blockchain can reduce transaction costs for raffles, you know, and thereby allow people to, you know, raise a higher percentage of the reward as well as possibly give higher rewards to the winners. You can offer tickets for purchase in a lot of different currencies, including fiat and cryptocurrencies. And finally, because everything in blockchain is transparent, we can minimize risk of fraud in raffles. The physical and, you know, industry of raffles has had a lot of fraud. You know, probably some of the famous frauds include like the McDonald's monopolies that anyone who ate at McDonald's in the last 30 years has probably seen, where they had these monopoly games where you could win prizes. Well, many of the $1 million and $100,000 prizes actually went to organized crime, unfortunately, because organized crime had penetrated McDonald's. That's just one example out of many where, you know, raffle prizes were, you know, fraudulently stolen. And so with blockchain, we can significantly minimize that risk. So basically, diving into building on this theme of partnering with organizations who are either wanting to get into raffles or wanting to get into NFTs. That's basically how we see us, putting this platform that helps to extend the existing physical and online raffles into the NFT environment, as well as partnering with the different NFT platforms that want their NFTs to be able to participate in online raffles. So what are we looking at from a technology perspective, taking off the business hat now and putting on the technology hat? So obviously Ethereum smart contracts are going to be more efficient than traditional raffles. We can use the APIs that all these different NFT platforms provide to plug in our smart contracts, whether we're talking Wearable or another one, OpenSea and so on. Now, Ethereum by itself doesn't provide randomization for something like a raffle or a lottery. So instead, we use Chainlink, which is why we won the Oracle's prize at the Next Top blockchain startup. We use the Chainlink verifiable random function capability to give us a provably secure source of randomization. And then, of course, we can just use standard front-end technology like React and Bootstrap to create a JavaScript front-end for our web-based and mobile-based front-end. So here's a basic look at the technology architecture. Up at the top, we've got the buyer who's purchasing raffle tickets from the NFT Raffle platform. And then when the countdown hits, the timer hits expired, at that point, we randomly select a winner, and then that winner receives an NFT. Diving down into the details over here, our JavaScript web app is being used to purchase the raffle tickets with fiat or cryptocurrency. And again, we're using Bootstrap and JavaScript and React to build that. And again, that could be any type of fiat or cryptocurrency. In the middle, we've got our smart contract based on Ethereum, and actually this is several smart contracts and several interfaces working together. But basically, we're accepting funds. We're randomly selecting a winner with Chainlink once the timer expires, and then we send that NFT to the winner. And so the way it works is essentially Chainlink VRF is set up under sort of a callback approach. We send out a request to a contract to Chainlink to select a winner, and then Chainlink basically sends back a response, which is the randomly selected winner. And then we use whatever NFT protocol we want to use for awarding that particular NFT to the winner. In this particular case, we're showing Wearable, but it could be OpenSea or another one. So that's a brief look. Before I dive into the demo, are there any questions on this slide?
Not yet. We can move forward.
Okay. So let me. All right. All right. So here's a brief look at a very simple. Am I still sharing this? So.
We're able to see your screen with the window of PowerPoint.
Okay, let me. I probably clicked on the. Let me share it again. Okay. Yeah. All right.
While we are trying to do that, can you talk to me about your tech team? What's your approach towards tech? Do you have it in-house or have you outsourced it? And if outsourced it, what are the timelines like?
So right now we're all part-time because we all have other jobs and stuff. So we're all in-house and we're all part-time. That's kind of where we are right now.
How many of you?
There's 5 of us.
Okay. And profiles?
Yeah, in fact, I can show it to you on our slides here. Let's go back to that. Yep. Here's my profile, and
we saw that.
Here is the rest of the team.
Okay, how's Elena helping?
Right now, she's mostly been focused on the white paper and some of the other softer skills. But she is in Silicon Valley and she's done some web stuff as well. So, but for this particular project, she's mostly just been focused in on the software
Who's taking
stuff.
care of the blockchain side of this?
The blockchain stuff has mostly been myself and Nick. So I got into blockchain through Stanford.
I heard that. That's a good background.
Yeah.
So you're sure you'll be able to deliver it all by yourself within this team, or you're planning to add more teams, like more people to your teams?
That's going to depend on, I mean, I know it's going to depend on how we go. I mean, obviously, I'm not sure at this point how much demand we're going to have and what our time frame is going to be. Some people say, NFT is going to shoot to the moon. Other people will expect we're going into an NFT winter. So I don't want to overexpand, but yeah, I want to get everything done. So I'm not sure at this point whether we're going to expand or not.
What is the exact status of the project in terms of tech developments?
It does need more. Right now, basically, I've cobbled together like 3 different approaches. Basically, if you go visit the Chainlink site, they had done some early attempts at building demos of like Chainlink lotteries. And so I borrowed some of that and modified it. If you go to the Ethereum tutorials, you'll see some early attempts at like Ethereum auctions and things like that. So I borrowed some of that stuff. And so basically it's a cobble together. And so we definitely do need to go through, almost a complete rewrite, because, what you write for a hackathon isn't necessarily what you want for a real live product. So right now the project is basically, what you need for a hackathon. It's not what you need for a real life product. So, yeah.
And I appreciate the underlying honesty. Talks a lot about the personality of the people behind the project. I appreciate it, really. So that's a fair bit. Do you have something else to show?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get off of the team slide here. Let me. So show our front end right here. So basically right now, and so just to give you an example of, additional enhancements I want to make when we have more time, on the front end, right now, basically we're just showing purchasing tickets in multiple currencies. But one of the next things I'm putting in the next iteration.
We're not able to, there's nothing on our screen. It's just a video that has a blank screen in front of us. So
it's blank?
Yeah, it's a blank screen.
All right, let me figure out why that is. Let me change the share.
The video is not playing.
Yeah, I'm not playing it. I was just holding it there, but I was hoping you'd be able to see it. Let me do it this way. All right, you should at least see the video. Do you see the video now?
No, we are able to see the video frame, the video player, but
nothing in
not
it.
the content. Yeah, not the content in it.
All right.
Let's do one thing. You can post it to Summer separately.
Yeah, in fact,
right?
Yeah,
it's a link.
Yeah, it's actually on our website. So
nice. Okay.
Let me share my
watch
website.
It there.
Yeah. Here's our website at NFTraffle.io, and if you scroll down, past our bios, and this is more detailed bios than in the slides. Actually, before the bios, we've got our 2 videos here.
Gotcha.
One is a high level. One is our front end, and I'm going to be posting our back end in the next week or so. But basically, the current front end is basically a UI where someone enters in how many tickets they want to buy and in what currency, and then it gives them a price for that particular currency. Right now, we still need to integrate it so that we've got prices that are, a little more fluid than they currently are. Right now, they're static. We need dynamic pricing in there. We also are going to be adding a graphic user interface picture of whatever the NFT is, assuming it's a visual NFT, which isn't currently in there right now. It's just, assuming which NFT it is. Information like that's going to be going into the front end. And then the back end, of course, is then going to be responsible for delivering the NFT to the user's MetaMask wallet once they win the auction.
Got it. So that's a good presentation, good thought process. A preliminary suggestion is to promote this product more of you can also think about, it's just a suggestion, an experimental suggestion, because these days meme coins and meme projects are doing way better than mainstream products, and not essentially as a meme, but more of a community project. I think that this can invite better participation from the community. But yeah, all of that is something that we can always discuss later on.